New Africa Broadcasting Network.
Tera Fela Durotoye, a national builder, once said, and I quote, "What we need now is a nation of great people who live to positively impact others and build enduring legacies." Professor Suleiman Elias Bogoro, a visionary, an educator, an outstanding public servant, a nation builder, and a patriot who has his talent and profession to unite his country, Nigeria. Professor Suleiman Elias Bogoro is a leader on the Pioneer Council of the think tank for translating research to innovations, strategies, evidence for policy and national development, the University of Ibadan wrote on its website.
He is indeed a nation builder. And what is a nation builder? Is somebody who create opportunities across, not just the length and breadth of this country, but even across communities, across groups, regardless of their ethnic, religious, or even political affiliations. He believes in service delivery in that respect, and he believes in empowering, our nation today.
Nicknamed Senior Advocate of Research and Apostle of R&D, Professor Bogoro is one of the outspoken voices canvassing for the establishment of a national research and development foundation that will become the common platform for researchers and the industry private sector, consistent with the demands of contemporary knowledge economy, which is more futuristic than our present exhaustible resource and commodity-based economy.
Teaching, research, and community service are the three main responsibilities of a lecturer. But it is very obvious that it is research that improves teaching, enhances teaching, and not the other way around. Reflect over this statement. Then you know why we are deliberately emphasizing research in our universities at this point in our history. For too long, we have overemphasized teaching, and particularly theoretical research outcomes that do not solve problems.
In one of his numerous quotes, Professor Bogoro had said, and I quote, "We cannot tap global knowledge and take advantage of the vast stock of global knowledge unless we develop our research institutions that can create knowledge, absorb knowledge, and communicate knowledge." End of quote. Professor Bogoro believes that a deliberate investment in research and development remains the most potent strategy to achieve the knowledge-intensive development agenda in Nigeria.
That you have a professor, a researcher, someone who is very passionate about research and development as the executive secretary of TED Fund. He has also done so much for the academia, in particular research and development.
An educator and a mentor, Professor Bogoro is a prolific researcher with numerous publications in international and local journals. Bogoro has taught, supervised, and mentored several postgraduate students at Master of Science and PhD levels, with 14 of them that are professors now.
That is Professor Bogoro. He's very inspiring. He's somebody who inspires you. He's someone who makes you to want to think the way he thinks, without necessarily saying, come and think the way I think. He's somebody who makes you smile. A mere thought of him makes you smile. A mere thought of Professor Bogoro makes you think that there is future for Nigeria. And there is future for the academia in Nigeria. And it makes you think that you are someone who is worthy. In fact, your contributions are worthy. He's a listener, keen listener. If you talk to Bogoro, if you have only 5 hours to talk to him, he will give you 5 hours to listen to you, uninterrupted 5 hours. He will listen to you. He will pick the key issues there, and he will add value to whatever that you have put in. So when Professor Bogoro came to office, he said, look, we have to do things differently. That if we really want to transform Nigeria, if we really want to make Nigeria a pride of Africa, if we really want to make Nigeria a voice in the Committee of Nations, then we must make sure that research counts. But let's have problem-solving research. Universities must be in the forefront of turning around Nigeria, make sure that Nigeria is no longer that, not only a pariah nation, but also not that poor nation that depends on aid. Government, the academia, and industry must come together to address multifaceted problems of Nigeria, be they economic, be they technological, be they social, be they security challenges, whatever they are. Those problems, the solutions will be found when those three tripods come together. That is government, the academia, and the industry. Today, the whole world, the whole of Nigeria, is in fact, he's called the senior advocate of research now. He's investing heavily in research for development. He's trying to ensure that there is so much collaboration between government and industry within and outside Nigeria, so that Nigeria no longer relies on those natural resources that no longer count in part.
Serving his nation, Nigeria, and the international community in different capacities, Professor Bogoro was appointed as the pioneer director of the NIMET-supported Agro-Meteorological Center, 8BU, in 2004. In 2005, he was appointed chairman, governing council of the Federal Polytechnic, Owerri, Imo State. He became the executive secretary of the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, abbreviated as TET Fund, established by the federal government to disperse, manage, and monitor education tax to government-owned tertiary institutions in Nigeria. Professor Bogoro led a bold move to expand the infrastructure at all universities owned by the federal government to help further accelerate educational development. To Bogoro's credit is the visionary innovation and the creation of 3 specialist centers in 8BU, Bauchi being the Agro-Meteorological Center, where he was foundation director in 2004, the Science and Technology Entrepreneurship Development Center, Tafawa Balewa Town, in 2014, the Dairy Research and Development Center, Gubi Main Campus, 2015. He also created the Research and Development and Center of Excellence Department in TET Fund, 2014.
Professor Bogoro is one of the most detribalized Nigerians that I have come across. He's one of the most intelligent Nigerians that I have worked with. And at the same time, Bogoro is one of the most conscientious Nigerians. He cares very, very, very much about education, because Professor Bogoro literally created the National Open University of Nigeria that now has all over the country 590,000 students.
Professor Bogoro is versatile and has been a consultant, team leader, and project manager in international, national, and regional projects with the World Bank, UNDP, USAID, and many more. Professor Bogoro derives pleasure in community service. He has dedicated his time working with organizations such as FACE-PAM, Forward in Action for Education, Poverty, and Malnutrition, NAPEN, National Association for Peaceful Elections in Nigeria, SPSP, Society for Peace Studies and Practice, and many others.
In 2011, he spearheaded and made a proposal for discussion, not just in Nigeria, but to cover the whole of West Africa. And all that thing it has to do with the proliferation of arms in West Africa, which eventually he saw it as something that will definitely affect Nigeria. And this proposal was quite commendable, because, especially against the backdrop of what is happening now, if that proposal was followed, and if government has really done something about it, and the conferences and workshops were carried out in Nigeria, in some key West African countries, that will have helped in stopping what we are experiencing now in Nigeria, that is the general insecurity.
Who is this incredible visionary, educator, and outstanding public servant? Professor Suleiman Elias Bogoro was born in Bogoro local government area of Bauchi State. He graduated from the University of Maiduguri, where he bagged his first Master of Science and PhD from 8BU. He rose to Professor of Animal Science, specializing in biochemistry and ruminant nutrition, in 2003. He is a member of several professional bodies. Professor has received numerous awards nationally and internationally. His recognitions include Public Service Person of the Year by Leadership Newspaper, Excellence in Public Service Award, African Achievers Award of Excellence, Nigerian Society for Animal Production Captain of Industry Award, overall Best Chief Executive Officer in the Nigerian Public Sector. It is widely reported that he is the most celebrated chief executive in public service.
Not to Bauchi, but to the whole world. We are proud of you. And I thought to say that the intervention you made, those people you directly touch, they have been praying for you. And God will continue to uplift you.
We have seen it with our eyes, and we believe that Professor will continue to help many communities by his grace.
Where Professor Bogoro has sown the seed of building unity in Nigeria through everything that he has done. And I will conclude that he is an excellent civil servant and an extraordinary one, and that we hope that we'll have other people, more people like that, that will work in the way he's doing so that we can achieve the greatness that Nigeria is looking forward to. Thank you very much.
We at New Africa Broadcasting Network, NABN TV, are very proud of your achievements and service to your country, Nigeria, and your continent, Africa, and to the world. Please keep up the good job. On behalf of our executive producers, Dr. Leo Egbujiobi and Moses Adedeji, my name is Ben Fullerton.
NABN TV, inspiring a new generation.